Hello, my name is Louise Huffman, and I will be doing my speech on being allergic to the cold. Are you or anyone you know allergic to the cold? Do you know what it is called? As a matter of fact, I'm allergic to the cold myself. The Mayo Clinic and Google Scholars calls it cold urticaria. There are multiple signs and symptoms that can happen in minutes or hours to your skin being exposed to the cold. The Mayo Clinic staff explains temporary welts or hives on the skin where it was exposed to the cold. My experience while being out in the cold for at least 30 minutes, I get hives and they become very itchy. It becomes worse when I go inside to warm up. Those hives are very itchy, and my skin where it was exposed, it gets very warm, and it lasts for about 30 minutes. A couple more signs that aren't so severe are swelling in the hands while you're holding cold objects, or swelling in the lips from having cold food or drinks. I haven't experienced those two symptoms. The Mayo Clinic explains a couple severe reactions which can cause fainting, a racing heart, swelling in the limbs or torso, and shock. Swelling in the tongue and throat, which can cause it difficult for breathing. Being allergic to the cold, whether it is outside or in the water, made it harder for me to enjoy the outdoors for a long period of time. If I am in the water for 15 minutes or more, I develop hives, just as the Mayo Clinic explains. And it becomes very itchy. Therefore, I don't swim for a long period of time. I've noticed cold moisture air is more powerful to my skin, and it happens within less than 15 minutes. What are the causes? The Mayo Clinic staff said no one really knows exactly what causes being allergic to the cold. There are certain people who have just sensitive skin. As the Mayo Clinic also says, you are more likely to have this condition if you are a young adult, have an underlying health condition such as hepatitis or cancer, or you have certain inherited traits, but that is very rarely. The Cold CE Steering Committee on Google Scholars was first described by Frank in 1792. So Frank, in 1972, he was the one that first found cold urticaria. The same committee also recommended the prescription of epinephrine auto-injectors for patients at risk of systemic reactions. The Mayo Clinic suggests you see a doctor if your skin has any reactions to the cold. Doctor would want to rule out any underlying health conditions that may be causing the problem. Definitely seek emergency help if you have severe reactions such as a hard time breathing. To prevent cold urticaria, seek medical help. Take over-the-counter antihistamine before being exposed to the cold, as Mayo Clinic suggests. If you think you are allergic to the cold, go seek help. They do tests with an ice cube. Hives should show up 5 minutes after being placed on the skin. There is no cure for this condition. Mayo Clinic suggests Zyrtec. I've used it several times and it helps me. Thank you for listening to what cold urticaria is, also known as being allergic to the cold. Maybe you can help out a friend today.